Well, welcome in, guys. For you guys that are new, my name's Mittens. I want to give, first of all, would like to give a big shout out to H. If you're not familiar with him, which if you're watching this, you more than likely have heard him along the way, especially following any of the Monarchy stuff. He kind of encouraged me to join the Monarchy, be a way to meet some new people, play Ark, get more familiar with the Genesis map, which I'm not familiar with it that much. Excuse me, I have played in single player a little bit, but other than that, that's about the extent of my Genesis understanding. I don't really grasp the whole thing of it yet, and I've never played any PvP at all. So this is all kind of new to me as an Ark player. I typically don't play things that are PvP because it's just not really my thing. Not that I couldn't. I may not be very good at it, but I would. I'm going to give this a shot. It's a different way of playing Ark, I believe. So we're gonna give it a shot and see what we can do, how good we can do, and make some new friends, so on and so forth. So I'm glad all y'all are following along. If you don't mind, at some point, if you do, please like and subscribe. Hit the little thumbs up. I'd muchly appreciate it because I am a new streamer and I'm trying to get going. I've got a few other videos where, excuse me, where I've started off on the island, kind of giving just like a little tutorial thing. It's nothing too exciting at all yet. And I'm not going to give up on that. I am going to continue doing that. I don't know how much of it will be live. I think most of it will just be some recorded stuff and put in where I can. But I hope to be doing this here quite a bit. I'm kind of excited about this. Like I said, it's all kind of new to me. So I am looking forward to that. I have been watching Monarchy for a few seasons now. I've gotten some hilarious laughs out of it. I think it's a very interesting concept that they've come up with, the creators have come up with, and it's really cool and neat, and looks like a lot of fun. So I'm going to get into it, and we'll see what kind of shenanigans we get into. I don't know what to really to expect, but we're going to give it our best shot. For y'all that are unfamiliar with Monarchy, there are some mods that they have got with this particular server set cluster they have that they have, and I'm sure most of them are probably mods that people in the Monarchy group that have created them. So, I commend them for doing that, and again, I'm really excited about getting to play with people that definitely know a lot more about the game than I do. I know I've probably only scratched the surface in a lot of the information that's out there, but all the same, we're going to have a good time. We're going to get some laughs, some frustrations. So we're gonna make the best out of it. What I do know is that you do have a level cap. Now I don't know where it's at exactly, but I do know that there is a cap. So you have to be careful on what you spend your points in. Um, I do know that much. Um, so I don't know what. I don't know exactly. Okay, so that's a different campfire. So some of these mods are new to me, so I'm going to have to really take some some time and learn some of this stuff. Because I don't know everything about these mods. Yeah, it's very much all new to me. So you guys are just going to have to bear with me on some of this if it seems like I don't know what I'm doing, because there's a good chance that I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to try and not get myself overloaded, because I really don't know exactly where I want to go. I know a little bit more about the ocean. To an extent, I know about the ocean, but I don't know where people are at. I don't know what options there are. This is all new to me, and I'm coming in, excuse me, kind of late to the game. I apologize, guys. We went down to my girlfriend's this weekend, and her and her brother and his girlfriend, they all decided we needed to go to a comedy show Friday night, and they were, for some reason, I don't know, but they had, the smoke, the smoke stuff. It was just really heavy inside this. It's an old theater, used to be a movie theater. It had like even the balcony seating up above, and like this theater has been around. I don't know the exact date, but I would guess probably since maybe like the 20s, and so it's really neat inside, and which the theater obviously is not doing that anymore. I think there was um, um, I think there was like 2 or 3 as time progressed from when it originally opened. They added, I think it had like 2 or 3 rooms in it, for your to go like you would at a modern movie theater. But I think it only had like 2 or 3. I don't know when it shut down completely, but they've reopened it, and one of the screens they've actually turned into where they do like I don't want to sound like I'm bashing it, but like people that are starting out, like in comedy or in maybe illusionists or whatever you want to, they so it was very affordable. It's like $25 a ticket. So and the guy was from my local state. He's not in the same town or nothing, but he was, it's a local guy. So we wanted to, give him some support, and he was funny. There were some funny parts, and there was some stuff that wasn't. But there's a lot of people that was laughing the whole time. Now they could have been soused up on some liquor. I don't know, maybe not. But point being is that, but the smoke in there was so heavy, and it's kind of had me the last couple of days. It's kind of had me a little, I don't know, just kind of choked up a little bit. I don't know what exactly, if that's the reason. It may not even been the reason. Hell, I don't know. I don't go to a lot of concerts. I don't go to a lot of stuff like I probably should have. being my love of music, I didn't get a lot of opportunities, you know, um, to go and do that stuff. And I've had some over the years that I could have went and seen some of the bands, but I didn't. And anyhow, but it was a good time though. Yeah, the town that my girlfriend lives in is it's a really cool town. It's got a lot of history in it and a lot of like unique history. And it's weird because of, you know, where I live in the town and everything. It you wouldn't think the history that goes with it. You're thinking, "What? Huh?" And like it's just putting it together, it doesn't make sense, you know. But it is really neat, and I'm learning about new stuff all the time. And we've been dating for, gosh, 4, 5, almost 5 years, and it's just and I've been there before. It's not like I've never been to the town, but it's really neat. It's really unique. Um, so maybe sometime I'll go into more detail about it, but um, I don't want to necessarily bore you with that. I just thought I'd talk about something besides. What we got to decide is where we're going. Do we want to stay here, or do we want to go? I know that this island, I think this island and this island and this one, I think the Four Corners is kind of like where the TP points are. I think. Again, I'm not totally just a know-it-all about this one. But I think I'm familiar with this island. It has, in my single player, that's where I started. So I kind of am familiar with this. There's some good dinos here. It's kind of a good mixture of eat your face and cuddly dinos, I guess you could say. So that might be a good place, and there's a decent amount of metal. Depends. Again, I don't know about the base, you know, what people are doing. I don't really know about the other ones so much. I think this island here that we're on is like one of the biggest, but I don't know if that's a place you can actually, let's look and see. If that's a place that you can actually center. Okay, so you can teleport to the center. Okay. I didn't know for sure. And these other, like they got west and they got north and they got east, but I think those things actually teleport. Like I don't think, from my understanding, that each one of those is not a designated island. Like the islands kind of share, from my understanding, it shares the island. Like the spawn, the DP points share an actual island. So I'm not real sure what we need to do. Maybe we go with something that's familiar with us, since we're new to, at least something that we have some idea of what's going on. We can go down there. Like I said, I am familiar with that island somewhat, so I kind of know what spawns there. I just don't know how. I don't have a clue what's there.
Teleport ready.
I don't know how many people's there. I don't know how much room there'd be to like start a base. It might be best to stay here for all I know. I don't know. But I don't know if there's really anything. I know we're going to need a storage box. But let's see if we're going to die. We're going to get spawned into something, or there's no telling. Well, no, so someone's got a place there. A compy. There's a bear. Yeah, that's not good. Y'all just need to leave me alone. One of them dead. Where's the other one at? Uh-oh. Saw that Glamis galley moving fast. Give us a little meat and hide. I really don't want to piss the bear off. That's close to where I, in my single player, now we're overloaded. In my single player, that's where I was kind of at. Where that dome is. So that dome kind of represents, I guess you could say, their claim on that area. So let's just kind of, I know there's another spot, but with me being overloaded, I'm going to get rid of something here. Get rid of that stone. What is hitting me? Oh, you piece of crap. I don't want to go over there by that mama bear, that's for sure. Let's go up here. I know I can. I do know this chunk of island fairly decent. Is that Microraptor? That's great. I can hate Microraptors. And some of the big changes I'm going to have to get used to is there's another structure. Yep, someone's got it. Looks like there might be another one over there. All of this is claimed. I don't think there's anything on that one. There's torches over there, but I don't see a dome up. Maybe it's not visually in or something. What I was going to say is one of the mods that I run is maybe going somewhere else, folks. I don't know. And the problem is that it doesn't matter. It's everywhere it's going to be, because I'm so late to getting into this. And, I might be able to get on this over here. Don't see nobody. Might get lucky. Just whether or not what's there that there's something screaming. I don't know what it is. Something hit me. Was the awesome spyglass. Well, that kind of highlights everything. So I've got to get really used to not having that, because I don't believe that was one of the pretty sure that's not one of the servers, or the mods, I'm sorry, on this server. I want to try and work my way over here without, I know that in my single player that there's always, what the heck, come on, there's always shit in there, raptors, carnos, and shit like that that'll just eat your face. So I'm trying to, oh, someone's got, what's that? I don't know what that is. Well, someone's got something over there. We can't build over there. Okay. Well, let's go over here to this side. We've got to have something to eat. Berries or something here to pick. Something to put in our stomach a little bit. What we got here? Yeah, that'll work. We've got some meat, but how that does is satisfies us for a minute. Give us a little bit of food. I don't know. We might be able to get on this end of this building. I don't know. Here's some shit screaming. Oh shit. It was a Pegomastus. There's a turtle. That would be nice. Like it's hung up. Level 15. That Pegomastus. You piece of shit.
Oi! Survivor!
Be nice to get that. Oh shit. Yeah, hit that. Hit that freaking turtle. Oh, the lag is terrible. Maybe I got lucky. I can build on this wall here. I can get away from these raptors. Oh, there's something. What is that? It's a parrot or something. No, it's a freaking itchy. Jesus. No telling what we're gonna run into. Oh, that's an alpha carn. That's just great. Now we're getting some lag. But we could claim this spot. Oh, here comes scorpions. That's even better. Yeah, that's just great. Maybe. No. We're still chomping away at him. I was hoping that turtle would kill him for us. There's a tide pup. Oh no. If he'd turn around and start chomping, he'd beat him. But he ain't doing it. Probably about dead. He's looking a little ropey. He's got babies. Well, we can try another map, but I don't really know. It's going to be that much. Try another island, but I don't know that it's going to matter. Too much. What's on with that fish? Well, that's an eel. There's that turtle. I was thinking around that thing there, but it's so far away. And it's just a building. There's no way to get in it. There's no way to... It's early to be able to try and do anything. See, I was thinking maybe on the back of this or something. on that long hall, that walkway area. They're still chomping on that thing. It ain't even trying to kill them. Let's go to another. We can always come back.
Preparing to
We'll go to the northwest and see. Can't be any worse. Like I said, we're at the kind of they've been playing for a while, so I don't expect there to be any just prime spots. I would suspect it may even be that we have to go to another biome, which is not necessarily the idealist thing that I would want to do, because I'm really not familiar with any of them.
Right on target.
I've been to this island a couple of times, but I have no idea at all. Why is that purple? Why is that I really don't have any idea what's on this island, you know, for resources like metal mainly. I don't. Salt. I don't know that that's. I thought maybe that went around, but it don't. If that's someone's base, I don't know what that is. I was thinking we could use the top of that roof. I don't know how we're going to get up there to it. I think I can make that. Yeah, I can make that jump. Can't make it from over here either. What this? I don't know what that means. What's the market? Yeah, that's... They've basically taken over this whole area here. Yeah. So if I could get on that, that'd be great. But I don't know how I'm going to get up there. May have to unlock some. I'm going to put one in wait. May have to unlock some of this stuff. I don't really don't want to. But for me to, we're going to have to unlock that, because that's not going to just it's not going to just, I'll have to unlock thatch foundation. Okay. What do I need here? More thatch. And some tree here. At least kind of get up there and see what it looks like. of those. A couple of those. All right. Go up here again. Let's look. What we can do here. I can get. I want it. Post enemy foundation or gate. What? So if I go on the other side, it won't. What does it matter? Well, that kind of sucks. It'd have to be that far away. I felt like that'd be far enough. That kind of sucks. Well, okay. What else is on this island that might be? Parasaurs. We can't go around this. Might be able to. Definitely can't. Ain't nothing there. Somebody's got something over there. Okay. Put that over there. There. I'm gonna get over there without dying. And then how am I going to get up that? I guess build a bunch of ramps. I'm at the northeast, I think, right? The northwest. Guess we can try. It ain't like we're gonna lose anything. Something was to happen. There's some obsidian. I've seen a chunk of oil up there. If we can get over here without running into something that's gonna eat our faces. I'll get over here and someone's already claimed it. some water. Thank you. There's some metal. I don't know if this is the best way to get to there or not. I don't know if there is a good way, a best way to get there. I don't see too much. Seeing anything yet. Eat my face. Which is a good thing. Maybe. Someone already got something here? Or is this just a... Yeah, I don't think this is... This lighthouse. Purple stuff. Can't even get up there. Close. Come on. That ain't getting us up there. That ain't gonna get us up there. We may just have to kind of do a temporary thing. But we can get up there. I mean, I've got a few pieces here. I don't think that's going to get us up there. Maybe too close. Back this up a little bit. Maybe. It's gonna be pretty close. I think one more, and if this doesn't do it. Oh, we made it. We're up here. Doesn't mean nothing that we're up here. Made it up here. So, and it is, I don't know, you gotta have stone. And we can make a couple of these. We'll start. This will get us started. It's kind of a pain, but in the beginning, it'll be kind of a pain. But we'll make it work. We'll make it work. I lowered those some. Let's lower these. I think. Lower that down some so I'm not... Yeah, that's better. Can we make anything else? No. So we're going to go get some stuff. Can we make a box? No, because we haven't unlocked it. Spyglass. And let's unlock the box. Can we make it now? I don't know what we got on us to... Need some more thatch. Okay. Alright. There's a tree right here. Alright. Yeah, we're going to fix that. That's going to get tiresome. How is it I got up there last time? Alright, now we can make a box. Make another one of these. Oh, we can make more than one. 2, 3. Give us a 4x4. We gotta craft that thing. Okay, so put that down here. 5. Actually, probably could have built right there. But this will be fine for now. We can always build down there if that's what we decide to do. But I'm thinking up there would be pretty cool. Alright. Anyhow. Put this down. Let's get this out. So we need to get some food cooking. Gotta go get some flint and stone. Fine. Let that cook for a little bit. Then let's... Didn't realize that was so close to the edge. That may screw us. We're going to have to put another piece there for sure. Now, there's no way we're going to get up there. That piece being there. Okay. I think we'd be better off building down here. Yeah. Nope. Aren't you cute? I ain't got nothing for you, buddy. I cannot help you, man. I'm sorry. You're cute as can be, but I just cannot help you. Nothing of help to you or your buddy. Almost 100. Okay. All we gotta have for that flint and wood. Okay. I can't help y'all. Sorry. Oh, you're cool looking too. I can't help you. I have nothing that can help you guys. I mean, nothing. I have nothing. Excuse me. Don't want to hit you. Well, we're out of fuel here. Should give us enough food for a little bit. So, I think instead of having to do the Mario thing, we're going to pick up this. I'm going to pick up the fire thing. I'm going to pick this one up. And I think we can pick this up. A bit of lag, just a little bit. Down here. Theirs is purple. I don't understand why theirs is purple. Some of them are purple and some of them are not. I don't quite understand that exactly. Is there something that I'm not? Get the area of your base with this. I don't understand. I don't know what that is. That's something new to me. Let's have a thatch. Okay. Well, let's do this first. So I'm going to come up over here, so build here. Lower that just a little bit. And that needs to go. Now we're going to put it here. Now, I don't know what that is. I want to figure out what that is. Craft one of those. What is that? Get the area of your base. I don't understand that. I'd understand that. Hmm. Okay. Well, anyhow, that's that. Not sure exactly. Not familiar with that, but I put it down, so maybe I'll run into someone along the way that can explain some of that to me. What's the difference in them? I know what they are, what they're doing, but can carry all that or not. Yeah, yeah, carry it all. A little heavy, but that's just going to be too complicated getting up and down this all the time. We'll come back up here and get that stuff in a second. Mr. Turtle, if you wouldn't be so kind to move along, sir. Move along, if you don't mind. You're kind of in the way right now. Drop this box here. Some of this stuff away that I don't need currently. Stone and hide. I don't have enough stone. I got hide, but I don't have the stone. Okay. Oh, let's go up here. Back up here. One more time. I just about got it now. Oh, spoke too soon, didn't I? Let's get this crap down. Then we can go out and see if we can't find some. Start building some stuff, I guess. Turtle needs to move on. Don't need that in here. I guess we need to go get some levels. Oh, we got a couple here. What'd that give us? Okay, make a bola. Smithy. How are we gonna make a smithy without a? I guess I don't know. How do you? Where's the? I guess you have to go get. Yeah. Do need a bed. Points. Yeah, we got enough points. Okay. Okay. There ain't any reason to even make narcotics. You can't make an arrow yet, which that'll be here. Next level. I was looking for the forge, but I'm No, yeah, it's way down here at 20. Oh boy. Okay. So, I've never used the boomerang, but we gotta find some sand. Gotta find some sand. Usually, I think. What do you think, Caleb?
It's a tame dodo. Like a regular dodo, but not as dangerous.
So, we call it Jimmy. Little Jimmy. I presume. Let's go get some berries. Little Jimmy. Okay. What do you eat? Hmm. ain't much, but it's something that we can use to tame the tide pups with, maybe. Wish I had some crystal. Should have got some when we came through there. Whenever we came through, surely there's some crystal somewhere here we can find. Yeah, you're a sad case, buddy. You are a sad case. I'm not seeing any sand. I thought there would be sand piles, but I'm not seeing any. Lizzie. Lizzie the Lustrous. Alright. Don't have anything to put in there for you. Have all that. Get rid of that. Alright, come on back this way, dude. Yeah, come on, Lizzie. Got a way to get some sand to make a boomerang. I know I can buy some here.
Going
Excuse me.
exploring?
You can exchange
G'day, survivor. Here's what I've got.
your hexagons that you collect along the way for buying some stuff like this. So I can buy some sand.
Thanks, mate.
That. Come on, Lizzie. Craft a couple of those. Come on. I'll take this. That's 55. That ain't too bad. We got a whole wad of them here now. You all had to show up, didn't you? that's going to take forever. Wow. Oh, there went that. Okay. Hmm. Oh. Not what I expected. Come and heal. You're not ready to. I don't understand how that works for sure. If it gives a notification. When it's ready. Oh no. heal it. Yeah, I don't know. We have to go back to that first island. Get some crystal. I would think there'd be some here. Somewhere. There ain't much spawning here. Even creatures. Not much going on. I know there's some crystals back on that other island. Oh, there's a parasaur. Probably can get it. Yeah, we can get it. We ain't got no. Don't have any bolas. We have hide. Pigs. Reef. We need some thatch and stone. Okay. Thatch and stone. Some stone. Probably going to need more mijo berries, but we can do that after we knock it out. There we go. Go. Guess we got something. Oh, we got. Oh, that's because we bought some. I forgot. Okay, so that's 40. More better than I thought it would. I've never used the boomerang. I always use the bat, the club. I bet, dude. Oh boy, yeah, it's gonna take more than 20 berries. and I don't have a turtle, so this is what we do. Off the big turtles, you can get that algae, and it's usually, for herbivores, it's as good as kibble. But we're not where we can do that just yet. I just want to get something. Something for us to kind of, I don't know. I don't know what the best taming thing is for the tide pup. I would assume prime meat or kibble, because it did eat the cooked meat. Maybe that'll be enough. Get a little more here. If I have too much and not enough, and it run out, and then lose taming effectiveness and all that. That would really suck. You see, these in single player, I have, you know, the taming rates up and different things like that, and it just, you know, it definitely makes it a lot easier. But hopefully I think that'll get us there. Get rid of that, get rid of that, and that. Need those right now, so be too much longer. We've got some narco berries if we need to put in there. But right now we're doing fine. We have some levels. What we get, we can do the parasaur saddle, we can do the bow and arrow, the smithy, but the problem is we got to go get a particular dino, which I've never done, know nothing about it, or we have to buy the ingots, which we probably don't have near the hexagons to be able to make it, and it's not going to benefit us anyway, because we can't make anything to progress us anyway yet. So do that. May have to go back to that other island and get some crystal. Oh, yet. About there. Not a bad first time. They're good for getting berries and running around on a little bit. And if you're going to go, you know, if you don't have some of the other stuff yet, you can, you know, you can go around and get wood and metal, and they'll haul some stuff. They're a good mule. They're a good mule. It's almost there. Spyglass, that'll help a little. Maybe one more eating and we'll be up up and going here. See if we can get it back to base. We'll worry about taming it later, or naming it. Get it spin around here. There we go. Where's our base at? Tide pups are still trying to tame. We're gonna get old red belly back to the base. Us way over there. There's another one. There's a moss chops. Oh, that'd be good. These would be something I can do. Tinto berries. I think I got rid of them, but pretty sure I threw them out. There's one. Let's see. I mean, this is going to take to level 30. It ain't terrible. Look at there. That's good. Doing pretty good. Get us berries, some fiber issue. What level are you? 5? You're a female. Over you. Yeah. Sit on back there, Big Red. Thatch. Sit on back. Head on back to base here and decide what we want to do next. I know I've got to get some crystal. What's he do to this? Okay. Bit of lag. We're almost back. hide. I thought I had more hide than that. Really hate to waste it on that, but yeah, I think I'm gonna wait off and see. Think. We'll go back to that other island. Grab some crystal. Yeah, I think we'll go back there and grab some crystal and
G'day, survivor. Ready for adventure?
we'll
Teleport ready. Preparing to teleport.
go grab us some crystal so we can make some balls and a spyglass and hopefully not die, because it is a little more active of an island.
Teleport activated. Coordinates confirmed. Teleport complete.
That would be nice. One of those would be galoshes. Nice. Crystal, crystal, crystal. Where was the crystal? Let's go this way. There is some crystal. Crystal up on this hill. If memory serves me correct. Where it's at. Exactly. Oh, there it is. get any. One piece of crystal. Half of the spyglass. 2 pieces of crystal. So that means we gotta.
Preparing to teleport.
Well, we got us a couple of balls, dino balls, and we got a spyglass. So.
Running always makes me a bit dizzy.
Small. I'm surprised there's nothing in here. They may have killed it. I don't know. The other people on the island may have wiped out whatever was spawned in here. I don't know. New. But let's give him a name. Old Red. Old Red. Sounds pretty good. Turtle is just all over the place. I wish it'd go on. I don't know what that is. Really getting on my nerves. Have the points, because I've got 24. I can make a raft. I can go, it's going to take a long time to get there. May not have the hide. Probably shouldn't have unlocked the bow. It's really, I mean, I guess it'd be alright, but I'd been better off spending it on that. What else do we unlock? Just here, really visual. Nothing to help us yet. We need 75 hide. Which hide do we have here? 46. 6. So that means we got to go kill some stuff. It's better than nothing. Another point. Put it in fortitude, I guess. Actually, we could take the moss chops, but they actually get pretty good hide. Stuff up in the box. Wood. Just take him. Probably could actually take the turtle down. Between the moss chops and the parasaur. Ain't gonna give us any hide. That's just gonna give us meat. There is things over here we can kill. Get some more hide. I have the stuff to tame y'all, so. Gives a pretty decent amount of hide. should be enough for a boat, raft. Maybe we can make a bed too, I don't know. No. Let's see. Wood and hide. We're gonna have to go and get some more wood. Okay. Guess we'll repair the pitch guy. If the axe. Hatch and flint. The lag got me that time. Put this up, come back and get the other stack. Enough wood. Hide. Fiber. Okay. Oh, we need 2 more hide. Are you kidding me? We definitely need a bed to be doing this. So let's go put the... We can't. It's way too much. We can put... We need to wait. have down here. Uh, go. There's that. We're definitely gonna have to get a couple more pieces of hide.
Why, hello there. Got some hexagons you're keen to spend? Thanks, mate.
All right. Let's go build a bed. What else we gotta have? We gotta have thatch fiber wood. Thatch. And then we need one of those. At least one of those. That'll give us our bed. Give us a box. That open up. Because we had 3 points we just did. Give us anything of relevance that we can use. Gives us the large storage box. Wood fiber thatch. I'd rather have it than the little one. I don't think we have enough. Yeah, we have to go get some wood. We got thatch. Fibers, we'd have to get 50 wood. On the boat. This goes on the boat. A little bit of lag. So at each one of these biomes, you've got missions you can do. Some of them require you to have your own tames. Some of them do not. I'm not real familiar with all of them. And this is a part of the game. This is not for you guys that don't know. This is not part of any mod that they've whatever. This is actually part of Genesis 1. So you got a mission list here, And the one that we're going to go do is this bottlenose blitz, and it's just a race. And you're on the dolphin, and you race through these rings, and you got a certain amount of time to get under. But sometimes the tricky part can be actually just getting to the starting area, because sometimes there can be, megalodons or sphincter fishes, or there can be fishes there that can kill you. So just be prepared for that. It could be an issue getting there. But we're going to try and get to there. And when you run these missions, if you get it under the time, and I don't know if you do it in a better time, that it increases your loot and quality of the loot. I don't know, but I do know that if you do it on a harder time, if there's a lot of difference between gamma and alpha. So we're going to try and go over there and run the alpha version, because I've ran it a few times, and I might not get it on the first one because I need to get the rust kind of off of what I'm doing, but might get lucky, I don't know. But anyhow, you can actually run it like in a group of 1 to 5. And see, there's some here that there's just different types of things that you got to have, but you got to know what you're going to need to be able to complete them. And some of them are pretty hard on the alpha. Doing some of these are like, but for these races, it's not so bad. Doing this one, and it's a good way to get some, maybe some loot that might help you, and some that it ain't going to help you for a long time. Especially on this server, because everything's, I don't know what they got their rates at. I want to think that it's not as low as like doing an official server, but they're not way up by any means, like I would have them in a single player, because I don't have the time to necessarily sit around and wait for something to mature, or wait for something to breed, or wait for something to hatch, or I want to get on through that. I've done it enough times that that's not enjoyable to me. That grind, part of the grind, is really not enjoyable at all. But for some of these Ark players, that they love it. They enjoy the heck out of it, and that's fine. They have that choice to do that. It's whatever you like. So anyhow, you figure out what you want to mission, and there's mission, as you can see, excuse me, in each one of the biomes. Right? Like, you got the Arctic, the lunar, volcanic, ocean, and the bog, which is swamp. And the lunar is a new thing to me. I've been there and kind of messed around a little bit, but I haven't. The only place that I've ran missions on is the ocean and the Arctic. I have not run any missions on these three, but I don't know. I haven't done anything on these three. I went and got a few tames out of the lunar, which we will at some point, I hope. And then I've not even been to the volcanic. There's a good mission here to do in the Arctic if we can get some decent tames to take over there and do, like especially on Gamma. I would. It's gonna be a while for you to do Alpha, because it'd be pretty tough. But Gamma is still pretty tough. But like some Allos, or some really good Raptors, we can go and do that, and get some decent gear. But we're gonna do this, and hopefully, and see what happens. But you can actually select one of these three. It's going to the same place. It doesn't really matter. You actually select which one you want to go over there. Once you get over there, you select what level you want to run, as far as, but the location's at the same place. And it's 9,681 meters. So on a raft, it's going to take a bit. But you can track the dispatcher, which is where you actually go to. So it tells you where you need to go. So we got to go that direction. 9,680 meters. But I need to make sure that I've got plenty of food. Let me go back up here and check on, see if I can craft any more food right quick. I don't know if I've got any more raw meat. I think I actually stuck some in there. Grab a little bit of wood here. Get a few more pieces of meat just in case I need it. So. Take those miho berries, I guess, back up. I'd like to get a few more pieces just to have. You're fine. Make sure you've got some food on you. There you go. It's going to take us a minute to get there, that's for sure. I could actually just took the fireplace and cooked it on the way. That'd have been the simplest thing to have done, just to build a fireplace and put on there. Take the meat and let it be cooking as we're going. But that's just more mats, more materials, and the rates are not turned up, so it's just take a few more minutes here and get us 20 pieces and we'll take off. I'm just going to let this cook while we're gone. Actually going to take half of that wood out of there. Because that should be enough to cook it. Okay. Burn up all the wood for no reason. Because we ain't nowhere near needing charcoal for the gunpowder, so... Here's we go. Think. I don't know why it's keep tracking those, but it does. So I'm going to put up a new thing here. Well, we don't need to because it's not where it really matter. We know we're in the northwest, so we don't. So, as you can see, it's going to be a minute. We definitely are not, definitely aren't just going at Mach 1, that's for sure. It's going to take a minute. Take a minute. So I'm going to take a quick break, guys. I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom, fill up my tea. I think we'll be okay on this path. Y'all can watch the sun. I guess it's setting. And I will be back in just 1 second. I'm so sorry, guys. The whole time I was muted. If that ain't the darndest thing. Well, you didn't miss out on anything. I was just blabbering because we've got now 4,800 meters, 4,700 meters to go. But I was just basically explaining to some of you people that might not, and that will be cut out, by the way. But anyhow, I was just explaining those missions over there, and that there's different levels based on the colors, green being the least. But most of y'all that are familiar with Ark are going to know all that anyway. So this is my first time of really. I played Genesis, like I said earlier in the video about. I've played around a little bit with it, but I've not really. I've not really dived into it real deep. I'll be honest, even on single player, with the rates turned up and stuff, it's still pretty tough. It's not as easy a map, and I guess maybe because of the biomes, it makes it a little more different. It's different. And one of the biomes I've never even been to, the volcano biome. I've never been to it. The other ones I've been to. But I know that in some of these missions that like this one we're going to, as I explained earlier, it's like you got to have some legitimate shit. You cannot just go in there half-assed and expect to get good results. It's not going to happen. You're going to lose everything. I've watched enough of some of these streamers that's doing it, you know. Why in the world would there be penguins out here in the middle of the ocean? But anyhow, yeah, so I had to get me a drink. My throat is still just, it's not hurting or nothing, but it's just, it's like, I don't know, it's just kind of a little bit scratchy and kind of congested a little bit or something. It's kind of weird, but I know some of these missions, it's like there's 4 or 5 people and they've got, you know, some pretty good dinos and some of them still, like I'm kind of worried about some of that. I don't think this is a map necessarily like, it's not like playing the island or Astraeus and stuff. It's not as easy, I don't think, if that's the right word to use. I love Astraeus. It's a beautiful map. It's big, but you know there's a few dinosaurs on there that makes getting around a lot easier. Nicardus did an awesome job, and I'm really excited about the map that's coming out, I believe, Monday. Beerheim, I think, or I don't know exactly how it's pronounced, but that's how Ross Clark pronounced it, so that's what I'm going to go with. But it looks beautiful, and some of the new ideas and stuff that he's thrown in there, you know, this is, from my understanding, this is totally his baby. You know, it's his thing. It doesn't have anything to do with Wild Card. It's his own map. It's going to be free. But what little bit I've caught, a few streamers, I guess it got some early keys to it or whatever you want to call that. It looks like it's going to be very, very difficult, and it's going to be a very fun venture in. I think it's going to be a new direction for Ark, which I think Lost Colony, if you guys have played any of it, that's a whole new direction for Ark. Adding the NPCs into it, having those outposts to either clear or protect. That's a new thing to Ark that I'm aware of. As far as like in the official game, I do know that there were some mods out there that actually populated the map with NPCs and that you would have to fight against. But for this particular, you know, and I feel like that from what I've seen, I'm not going to spoil anything. You guys can go and either find the videos that are there, or just wait till Monday and get it. But I do know there are some requirements that if you are going to play that map, because he used the assets from other maps, that's going to make it to where it's not such a big download. If I understood correctly, it's going to be a smaller download. But you are going to be required to have some of the maps downloaded onto your PC or your Xbox or PlayStation, whatever you're playing on, to be able to play it. I don't think there's really much of an option, from my understanding. Like, if you don't, it's going to be very difficult for you to play, if I understood correctly. And I could be totally wrong. And if I am, please let me know. But that's kind of the way I understood it. I don't remember exactly all the maps. I know Lost Colony was one of them. I think Ragnarok was one. I think Astraeus was one. There's like 4 or 5 maps that you got to have downloaded so that you can play this. But I'm going to tell you guys, it looks awesome. And I think it's going to be a very hard challenge. There is no map. You don't have a map like you do, you know, like here in ASA, you can hit V and go up to your mini map. You're not going to have this. This is not going to be available the way I understood, right? You know, you're going to have a picture of a map, but it's not going to be that. And you're not going to have where you can put markers. You're not going to have where, it's all going to be based on your memory and the terrain and learning the maps. And I think that is an awesome feature, in my opinion, to make you learn the maps, to make you think, and to, you know, make you utilize different ways in the game to help you. Maybe, you know, whether it's you put up some type of totem, or I don't know what everybody's going to do to be, you know, but it's really going to challenge the players in that game. So we're getting pretty close, but it did look very, very beautiful. Very beautiful map. I don't know what that is sticking up out there. Y'all see it? Well, yeah, there it is. See it floating? What is that? I don't know what that is. Somebody's built something or something. I don't know what that is. Guess we could check it out. I don't know what that is. It looks like one of the... I don't know what that is. Let's get off here and look at it. Some type of... It may have been something that they've added. I don't know what that's for, but I know this one's not that. Oh, there's a trilobite. That's Batsy. So, we're almost there. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure at all what that is. Go over here a little bit further. Try and get over the top of it the best we can. think we're pretty much over the top of it. Now, it's the fun part. I'm going to ease off in the water here. And your oxygen depletion in the ocean biome, it's like it's decreased. I don't even know how else to explain it. You'd have to go and talk to someone or follow someone that knows more about it or look it up and stuff. All I know is it's very minimal oxygen depletion, which is kind of weird. And I'm not sure exactly what these are for, but I know I do them.
You got it!
That's...
To make it here in the Genesis simulation, you've got to be as much an inventor as you are a survivor.
I'm not sure what they're
All the raw
doing.
materials are here to make everything from Stone Age tools to high-tech weapons. But the know-how? Well, that's on you.
So, starts
Maybe
here.
you can even figure out a way to
And you should be able to
use
do it a
these
couple of times
as raw
before you'd have to go
material
get
for one of your
oxygen. As you can see,
inventions.
it's barely went down, if you can see that.
Time for a race. Let's mount up and get our race on.
See what happens. So they throw you get a mount, and you just go through the rings and get there before the timer
3,
gets out.
2, 1, start!
With this lag, I'm not used to playing lag, so I hope I can adjust. It is different, that's for sure. And you got to hit them rings. You don't have to hit the round ones that boost you, but you got to hit them octagon-shaped ones. If not, you got to go back. Kind of sucks, but if you miss one on alpha, you're pretty much done. You're probably not going to recover the time. See there? Oh, that's a lag. It freaking got me. That's wrong, man.
Give it all you got!
This freaking lag is making it really hard. Maybe I'll make it. You really try to look ahead best you can to see where you're going, to try and create a shortcut to the next one, you know. There's arrows. Sometimes they're not just as plain as day. You know what I mean?
Not much time left.
What did I miss? Oh, shoot. Took my eye off the ball. Probably not going to make it. You might.
So
Yep, we
did
did.
we get a victory lap?
We made it. About 5
Look
seconds
at you
to
on the
spare, so you can
leaderboard.
mess up a little bit.
That was fast, Survivor.
We got some salt. We got some salt and hexagons off of that. That's it. Salt. Well, I know in the regular game that's not how it is. But we did get some hexagons. So I'm not doing that again. That was a waste of time. I thought it would give us some gear, but Their boat. That kind of sucks. I thought it would give us some gear. Well, it was a waste of time. Things disappeared, whatever that was. We'll track our moss chops so we know where we're going. Sorry about that. Well, I'm not going to make you guys... Oh, there it is. I don't know what that is. It could be a... That's not a PVP thing. I'm not sure what that is. But anyhow, I'm not going to make you guys listen to any of my stupid stories or my ramblings about crap that doesn't really make any sense. I think I'm going to call it there. And I will sail the seas back to the little base location in the rain. And I might fiddle around a little bit and actually give us a box to live in. But other than that, that might be the extent, and I may not even do that this time. But anyhow, I appreciate all of y'all coming out and chat. I appreciate you guys watching the video, and I hope that you guys enjoy this, and we'll come back for some more. I hope that it's a little more exciting than what it has been, but I can't promise anything. I'm not the most exciting personality in the world, I guess. But anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed what I've done. And I appreciate any likes and subscribes I can get. And until next time, you guys have a good day and good evening, good morning, whatever it is for you when you get to watch the video. And we'll see you next time.